people that don't get what this shit's about, like, I think you gotta be in the fight game to truly know, like, it's not lit. It's not what people think it is. It's not all fun and games. It's a serious job.
Challenge of your career.
I don't see it as the biggest challenge of my career, but I don't see it as a tune-up fight either. It's a fight. You gotta believe in yourself, man. I'm working hard. I've got to say what I feel. I want to win. I wanna do what I'm supposed to do. So it's nothing personal against Prenga. It could be
because they expect you to lose. You've come here almost to upset the apple cart, they say here, to cause the big upset. Do you find it offensive they've picked you to lose?
I don't think it's offended me, but I'm happy because they underestimated me. I think it's not good idea he make a plans to fight Tyson Fury. I like to make my plans only God. I don't want to make plans for myself. Because if I make a plan for myself, I want to go on top of God, and I can't do that. The God is first. It's the only one. He make the plans, and I think I'm good.
So we don't need 12 rounds. We don't need 1,000 punches. We just need 1 or 2 good punches on HH's jaw to get him uncomfortable. We've seen it time and time again. When he gets hit in the right spot, he gets out of his comfort zone and loses control. And once we get him to that place, KP can step in and take over the fight. It's a really risky fight for Anthony Joshua.
You got too much experience, AJ. You got too much understanding of boxing, bro. You know, don't get reckless because he does got pop. But just take it to him, bro, and it should be easy. Easy work.
Listen, I think AJ good, in a good condition, but here, body...
Anthony Joshua is back in the spotlight, and the boxing world is closely watching his upcoming fight against Kristian Prenga. As the final predictions begin to come in, many boxing professionals believe Joshua has the clear advantage because of his experience, size, speed, power, and years of competing at the highest level. However, Prenga is entering this fight with confidence and has made it clear that he believes he has the power to shock the former 2-time heavyweight champion. With nothing to lose, Prenga could be one of the most dangerous opponents Joshua has faced in a comeback fight.
My powers come from God. I pray every day, every night, and I believe in everything, and God is bring everything I want. Actually, I was in vacation in Albania in summer, and my friend, he told me I have some friend in Canada. He say he worked with Lennox Lewis, and Lennox Lewis is my dream, bro. It's my dream to meet him because it's my favorite heavyweight fighter. He was with Lennox in that time, and he FaceTime, and I see Lennox, oh my God. He say to me, do you want to come in Canada? I say, I can come in Canada, but I need a visa because Albanian passport, it can't go. He take my visa for 2 weeks, and he take me in Canada, and I fight for after a month. And I work with him. He teach me a lot. He say me, you need to go, when you go fighting, you need to be like a fisherman. When you go to fishing, you can't just throw the hook and up, throw it and up. You need to wait, you throw it, wait, and the fish is coming up. And boxing too, you need to stay relax. When you see the
biggest question is how Anthony Joshua will approach the fight. Will he come out aggressively and look for an early knockout, or will he stay patient, use his jab, control the distance, and slowly break Prenga down? Many experts believe Joshua's experience against elite heavyweights could make the difference. A dominant victory would send a powerful message that AJ is still a major force in the heavyweight division and ready for bigger challenges ahead.
Probably a good places to start. How are you and how's training going?
Sweet. Everything's good. Coming to the Lions and seeing what my life's about, man. For the last 10 years, this is what I've been doing.
And something actually that we saw that I wasn't expecting to see was the memory stuff as well. That was quite insightful.
Oh, during the workout?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite unique in their approach. It's not basic. It's all this high-tech stuff. Some people don't believe in it, but I actually think that it's good because boxing, due to the trauma to the brain, you want to kind of keep your mind active, keep it switched on. After you've taken like a few punches in sparring, it's good to kind of reactivate those neurons that have been switched off due to impact. I think that's what he's doing. It sounds about right. So whatever he tells me to do,
But heavyweight boxing is always unpredictable, and Kristian Prenga only needs one perfectly timed punch to change everything. While the majority of predictions favor Anthony Joshua to win by stoppage, Prenga believes he can produce a massive upset. So will Joshua make a statement and continue his journey back to the top, or can Prenga shock the world? The final predictions are in, the pressure is rising, and one explosive performance could completely change the future of the heavyweight division.
He's the best heavyweight in the world, but he's a great fighter.
Do you feel like there are now a lot of holes in his game that you can exploit? Do you feel like he makes a lot more mistakes that you can take advantage of?
He's a great fighter, but I think he have a lot of flaws.
You knock out everyone. That's what you do. When you win, you knock out.
It's not gonna go 10 rounds or 12 rounds. How it's gonna be the fight? It's not gonna go 10 rounds. The fight is gonna stop the fight.
Tons of respect for AJ, but have a fight night. KP's just pull it out.
I work 2-3 times a day. Boxing skills, condition, running. I feel excited. I wait alone for this.
Nah, he's just a great guy. He's a great guy to work with. All of them know, right? Like if you watch the movie Taken or something like that, right? You think of Albanians as being like hard or harsh people. When they very loving, very sweet. When I tell you when they embrace you with a lot of love. They're great people to be around.
I have my trainers, my coaches. I have my close friend. I have always with me everywhere. And of course, for me is very important because if you go in war, you need to go.
I think this was really about seeing where AJ is at mentally, because this is really one of the first. If you think about it like this, it's now 1st of June. Since the Latin Cena, obviously, car crash, we all know what happened just after Christmas. Since then, AJ's media appearances have been few and far between. He's really just kept himself away, really from the public eye. He's been training out with Alexander Usyk. Obviously, wherever Usyk goes, AJ seems to go, whether it's Ukraine, whether it's Spain, wherever it is. And that's really what he's been doing. So for AJ, this was his first real kind of, in many ways, real public appearance where the eyes are on him. Obviously, he attended the Usyk Verhoeven fight. He was obviously there at the Fury Makhmadov fight, and he did have a bit of a, he was speaking, to Fury from outside the ring. He's the landlord and this, that, and the other. This is the first real time where he's been sat at a table, cameras on him. This is the AJ show, just to see how he would be. Because again, since the whole car crash, he released that video on his own Instagram, YouTube channel, etc. back in January, February, thereabouts. And at the time, we didn't know was he going to come back or not. He alluded to it, but we didn't know for definite. Then he announced he would be, and then, obviously here we are. Jamie Ward was speaking about how Kristian Prenga, although he's virtually unknown, and he really is, because when this fight was announced a couple of weeks ago, I mean, I was doing a boxing podcast that day. We're filming it that afternoon. Obviously, me, Ade, and amongst others were there. We were all like, who the hell is this guy? Because that's when the news broke. We were there, like, on our foot, like, who exactly is this guy? None of us knew who he was. You look at his resume and you look at his body of work, it's not great. And there's nothing really that's making me think Joshua's in danger. But I guess for me, it's the unknown factor going into this fight. The Jake Paul fight told us nothing about how AJ is going to be post Dubois, because Jake Paul's a YouTuber and he ran around the ring. So it told us nothing. And then you factor in the trauma of what AJ went through immediately after with the car crash, losing Latin Cena and all that. We really don't know where AJ is at, both physically and mentally. There's still a lot of question marks there. I think he's doing the right things by staying active, and I think having Team Usyk in there, Usyk's a very strong mental character, and Usyk really encouraging Anthony Joshua, saying that, it's his destiny to become undisputed and this, that, and the others, all the
this opponent. Yeah, his record is very impressive. All his wins have come by KO. 20 of them wins. That one loss was to a guy that was back in 2017 though. So he has improved since then, but it was just to a guy that was a sort of a mediocre sort of fighter really. But that happens in heavyweight boxing. He's come back, he's done nothing wrong, won all of them inside the distance. So look, it's a good challenge for Anthony Joshua at this stage. Like I say, very confident Anthony Joshua comes through this one. and we do get the fight against Tyson Fury. But as we've seen before in the past, guys, you know, when people have warm-up fights, things go wrong. We saw it when Deontay Wilder was meant to be boxing Anthony Joshua. He was having that warm-up against Joseph Parker. He got beat, and we didn't get that fight with AJ versus Deontay Wilder, the fight we've been talking about for a long time as well. So let's hope we don't get that curse again, and we finally get Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, back end